Thank you, Kevin. Kevin Doboroff is the head of our music department and program director, and I want to thank Kevin for getting us all gathered this morning. We are gathered here this morning to celebrate our veterans and our current servicemen for protecting our country, for the freedoms that they enable us all to live by every day, and for the millions of people that they serve all across the country in providing relief for natural disasters. So thank you to all our servicemen that are here today. I'd like to thank you. I'd like to quickly start out by recognizing our Veteran Success Team that is here today. Stephen Gold, Whitney Harper, Jennifer Kowalski, Karen Murphy, Aaron Rozek, Angela Salinas, Ryan Vleem, Fred Zolmer, and Janice Holton. Please also welcome our Board of Trustees member, Rick Verberg. And now to our special guests and veterans that are here with us today. From the United States Army, Sergeant Philip J. Cooper. And next on to the Navy, Private Second Class Jacob Bayless and Private First Class Gillespie. From the United States Coast Guard, Machinery Tech Third Class Keith Long, Machinery Tech First Class Brad Anderson, Boatswain Mate Third Class Eric Kelly, Boatsman First Class Dustin McClellan from the United States Coast Guard. And now we'll please welcome Dr. Ender to the podium, who has a few remarks on today.
Well, good morning. You know, I'm always somewhat, not emotional, but I guess have a sense of thankfulness when we gather to recognize those that have served our country, that are serving our country, that have died for our country. There is absolutely no way that we can ever pay appropriate tribute to that service. But we will today, and on behalf of GRCC and our Board of Trustees, I'm just very proud to welcome you to our Veterans Day celebration. And this will be the first of an annual tradition for our institution. You may know Grand Rapids Community College is celebrating our 100th birthday. And this milestone has been a wonderful opportunity for us to review the innovations, obstacles, and achievements that have made this institution such an integral part of West Michigan. And you may not know, military service has been a key part of the history of this institution, from the establishment of the Student Army Training Corps program at Grand Rapids Junior College in 1917 to the Army Air Corps training we provided during World War II, to the 1965 Student Congress-sponsored Bleed In blood drive in memory of Americans who died in the Vietnam War, and to the resources and programs we provide today to over 300 veteran students on our campus. Commemorating and recognizing the sacrifices that our military members make has also been a part of GRCC's history. This memorial campus was dedicated in October 1949 in honor of the 70 students who died in World War II, with the names of 3 students who died in the Korean War added in 1958. We hope you'll find today's ceremony with the tree lighting and the placing of 100 flags a meaningful addition to this tradition. We thank our veterans for their service to our country, and we recognize the dedication and effort they now bring to GRCC as students. You serve as a wonderful example to all of us, and we are proud of your achievements both in and out of the military. Thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome a student and a current serviceman, Michael Sestorino, to the podium, who has a reading for a poem today.
Good morning. I am reading a poem by Arnett C. Burnett. It's called I Am a Veteran. You may not know me the first time we meet, but I am someone you meet on the street. I am the reason you walk and breathe free. I am the reason for your liberty. I am a veteran. I work in the local factory all day. I own the restaurant just down the way. I sell your insurance. I start your IV. I have the best looking grandkids you'll ever see. I'm your grocer, your banker, your children's school teacher. I'm your plumber, your barber, your family's preacher. But there's part of me you don't know very well. Just listen a moment, I have a story to tell. I am a veteran. I joined the service while I am still in my teens. I traded my prom dress for camouflage greens. I'm the first in my family to do something like this. I followed my father like he followed his. Defying my fears and hiding my doubt, I married my sweetheart before I shipped out. I missed Christmas, then Easter, the birth of my son, but I knew I was doing what had to be done. I served on the battlefront, I served on the base, I bound up the wounded and begged for God's grace. I gave orders to fire, I followed commands, I marched into conflict in far distant lands. In the jungle, the desert, on mountains and shores, in the bunkers, in tents, and on dank earthen floors. While I fought on the ground, in the air, on the sea, my family and friends were home praying for me. For the land of the free and the home of the brave, I faced my demons in foxholes and caves. Then one dreaded day, without drummer or fife, I lost my arm and my buddy lost his life. I came home and moved on, but was forever changed. The perils of war in my memory remain. I don't really say much, I don't feel like I can, but I left home a child and came home a man. There are thousands like me, thousands more who are gone, but their legacy lives on as time marches on. White crosses in rows and names carved in queue remind us of what these brave souls had to do. I'm part of a fellowship, a strong mighty band, of each man and each woman who has served this great land. And when Old Glory waves, I stand proud, I stand tall, I help keep her flying over you, overall. I am a veteran. Thank you.
I would also like to recognize one last special guest with us that joined us this morning, a World War II woman service pilot, Jane Doyle. Welcome. She is also the mother of Janice Holton, who was our Veteran Affairs representative for the college, who put the time and effort into planning this ceremony and who works with every single veteran that we have here on campus. So thank you very much, Janice. At this time, we are going to plant the flags behind the trees. We are doing this to celebrate our servicemen and women who are currently serving, and to all the veterans. There are 100 flags that have been distributed, also to celebrate Grand Rapids Community College's 100-year anniversary. So at this time, we are going to light the commemorative trees, and I'd ask you to please walk behind me and plant your flag in the ground as we celebrate our veterans. Actually, if we could turn them speakers that way and I could do it that way. At this time, we would like to observe a moment of silence for all our men and women that have taken the ultimate sacrifice and have passed on from serving our country. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming out and joining us today to celebrate our Veterans Day. We ask that you please join us in continuing our celebration on the second floor of the Student Center here in the multi-purpose room. For food, we made it just before the rain's going to hit. And what I hear, it's supposed to get very cold, so please join us inside as we continue our celebration. Thank you.